What do you want to say?
I'm not going to be saying anything, but except for this. I'm not going to be saying anything except for this, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. Anything after this is just going to be basically silence, if anyone can understand what it is.
All right, let me know when you're going to go.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to stop talking now.
Have to be plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's this thing.
Cool. Alright. The TV be off.
Do your
We're
work.
on. Today, so both of us are spiritually and emotionally bankrupt. Not bankrupt, not spiritually and emotionally bankrupt. Spiritually and emotionally depleted.
That sounds better.
Okay. Do you like it really grippy, or do you like it less grippy?
Super grippy.
Okay, well then I'm gonna stop. Okay. Right? For people to watch?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would like that.
It's like a power lawnmower. Wow, I thought that Bad Bad Not Good was much like... But... It's closed. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I'm trying to do a varial heel.
Oh!
Tell me about...
I want to say something bad too.
Okay. Say it.
What's up, you cucks?
Jesus.
Maybe I could bleep shit on you.
Tell me about the first show you ever went to.
I saw Aaron Carter.
You saw Aaron Carter.
That was my first show.
Wow.
That
Was
was
he
really-
hot?
I think he was like 8, but I was probably like 6. Ooh. This band called Dream Street opened for him, and I like.
We know Dream
a lot.
Street.
Well, you know Dream Street, but they might not.
I don't know Dream Street.
They're like in sync, but for millennials, like.
We're millennials.
We're millennials.
Yeah. Okay, you're right.
Wait, are you a millennial?
We are all millennials.
Are we?
Yes.
Because we're before 2000.
I know I am, because I'm pushing 50.
I only know based off of the vibe. I know what their vibe is. If they have that fucking Euphoria makeup on, if they look really good.
What if you have an old soul, but you're 12?
My dad is like 50, but he's really chill.
Your dad's a zoomer. My first show. My first big show was Green Day, American Idiot Tour, and My Chemical Romance opened up.
Wow.
It was really sick. Nobody gave a shit about My Chemical Romance because they didn't know who they were. I remember Gerard Way getting really angry on stage and being like, I don't know. I know he said a curse.
Did you do anything like crazy there? Did you
Like what?
like go to the front row?
Did you do anything wild? Like, how close did you get?
I went backstage.
How far backstage?
Just the front row backstage.
All the way to the janitor's closet. First concerto I went to was Matchbox 20, Everclear, and Lifehouse was opening.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, Everclear killed it.
It's a good
Matchbox
lineup.
20 sucked ass. Father of mine, tell me what would you do? Then from the bounce and turn them sweet on Southern California waves. Anyway, Everclear was really good. Matchbox 20 wasn't good. Lifehouse was pretty dope too.
Did you do anything cool there?
Yeah, I watched the whole show.
You didn't ask me if I did anything cool.
Okay, did you?
No.
Their 6-year-olds cannot do anything cool.
You're recording, right?
Yes. and I saw that the Baha Men is what made you want to play guitar.
Yeah. It was cool. It wasn't a joke. I don't know. People took it as a joke. I saw the Baja Boys playing playing on a yacht in the Caribbean. Okay? Dude was playing Let me say this. The Baha Men is the reason why Spirit is where they're at right now. It's the reason we look the way we do. It's the reason we live where we live. That dictated all of our lives, even you, the viewer.
That's chaos theory in a nutshell.
I don't want my friends to die, and I don't want the Baha Men to die.
I wonder what a adrenochrome tastes like. Wait, is it even real?
I don't know. I don't think it's real. It might be, though. I don't know. This is an Elliott Smith record. And, I don't know, I think when I first started, like, actually listening to music that wasn't just my dad's music, this is, like, one of the first records that I really loved.
The records I picked today are mostly, like, ones that have stuck with me for a while. I haven't bought records in a long time, so these are ones that have survived in my collection. Very first one is Secret Cutter. If you don't hate yourself, you're not paying attention. This is a band from Lehigh Valley, PA, I think. I think Bethlehem. And yeah, kind of like metal-y, grindy shit. Very heavy. There's a track on here called Rubberneck Breaker, which is one of the heaviest riffs I've ever heard.
Elliott Smith, self-titled, classic record. The only story I have about this is I sold all my records when I was like 20, 21, because I had no money and we had to get down to Fest in Gainesville. And I sold them all to my roommate, and this was one of them. And then when I got back, he said, "I feel bad for you. You want to buy this one back?" And so I did. So this is the only one I have from that batch. Record means a lot to me.
This is Uma Goomba by Pink Floyd, and it's fucking bonkers, depraved music. Just a bunch of animal noises. Yeah, I like that.
This is Scoundrel, band from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. They would play around some of the same shows that my old bands would play. Kind of like power pop, punk, love song stuff. Yeah, they're like a super group of local Chicago bands. Yeah, if you know, you know. Check this one out.
This is Abe Go to Skeleton, one of my favorite LA bands from like the Smell era, and I still like them, and I think they should have gotten more recognition. And if you're out there, let me know if you see this, and then I can tell you that personally.
Big Black, songs about fucking. I'm gonna eat a gummy cherry. Oops, like you.
Oh my God, they're hard as a rock.
Whoops, shouldn't have taken a bite while I was about to talk. Out of all of the Steve Albini bands, this one, Big Black, is my favorite.
I don't actually know what he is.
He looks like Chiburashka.
Make that make sound, and I'll make it do my mouth.
Okay. Which one do you want? Well, fuck it, just go.
Not doing that one. Slice is still cruising. They're a band from Pittsburgh. I don't know if they're still around. They're really good. My friend Sam Rudich showed me this band a long time ago. This is their second record. The first one is called Cruisin'. This one is still cruising.
This one is highly recommended.
By who?
Sugar Records in Chicago as well.
Cool.
This one, I feel like everyone knows this one. Earl Sweatshirt. I don't like shit. I feel like this is the first record that he put out where he was like starting to figure out exactly what he wanted to sound like. He hadn't gotten fully there with like the short beats and repetitive nature of his songs, but he was definitely his like music was getting a little darker. And this one, yeah, I remember when this came out in like 2015. It was like one of the only records I listened to for a long time.
Mount Eerie, Song Islands, Volume 2. I went to go see Mount Eerie when I was living in Florida. Me and my friends drove 8 hours to see him in Athens, and the show was Mount Eerie with Earth. I hadn't slept in like over 24 hours, drove all the way to Athens to see this show, and by the time we got there, I was hallucinating and very sleep deprived.
I found this little baby in the toilet.
You grabbed it from the toilet. So cute and wet.
I gave you that baby?
Yeah,
Really?
even Peggy gave me this baby.
I used to put that baby up my nose, and we would have such good fun times. I'd put it up my nose, and everybody would laugh and scream. Got me at the end of a piss.
Do the face
What face?
that's in this picture with the thumbs up. Can you describe to me what you were thinking in this moment?
Yeah, I was really mad that my girlfriend at the time was making out with my best friend.
You were 11 or 12 and you had a girlfriend
Yeah, she was hot.
and she was a little concubine making out with your best friend.
She was making out with my best friend at the time.
Who was your best friend?
I don't want to say names, but Chris Roach. Look at all them chickens.
Welcome. This is where we recorded
Welcome.
Entertainment Death. At least part of it. This amp right here, some of the guitars were played through that. This bass amp, nothing was through that. Don't even look at that. This computer, we did a lot of it with the computer. No, it doesn't work anymore.
It's broken?
I think we broke it.
Is that a landline?
The computer?
Thank you for joining us. This is a record that is about, ultimately, it's about death and life. And the feeling you get when you are trapped, when you're trapped in a bathroom. Let's say you're trapped in a bathroom and you don't know how you got there, and maybe there's someone else in the room with you, but they're also trapped. Sometimes the only thing that it feels like the only way that you can get out is that there's a saw. And there's only one way out. And eventually you will get out, but you're gonna lose a lot of blood. Because I think as a listener, you really need to make your own conclusions. And the way that I did feel when I was writing the lyrics was I felt like I was like a expat somewhere, like, let's say we're Germany, in the middle of Germany. And I felt like I had been lured into something by something like a beautiful woman with a huge rack led me into a chamber, because life feels like a chamber.
That's hostile.
I think it's cool. I think they just like go kind of overboard with like the, you know, R&B things. Like they're doing this and then they're doing that. Like just pick one thing. Like it just sort of like, I don't know, it's confusing. It's like, do you want to be a rock band? Do you want to be like a jazz school auto-tune band from like one of those New York Steely Dan wannabe bands? Like which one is it? I don't know. Like I don't know. I just like, I miss the old, like get back to the give me the rockers, you know, give me the rippers. That's what I'm personally into. It's cool. It's just like, I like, you know, I like prog. I like proggy stuff. I like a groove. I like to jam. But like, gotta like focus sometimes. Just be yourself.
I think it's been on everyone's mind what this record's about and how it was made. I'll tell you how it was made. It was made in the top of an apartment and the bottom of a basement. And in between those two areas is a house. And you can't have a house unless you have people in it. And you can't have a house unless you have a fridge and a sink and food to put on the kids, on the plate for the kid, on the table for the kids to eat for dinner. And that's kind of how Entertainment Death came to be, was a set of numbers or a set of letters and all this different. You have numbers and you have letters and then you end up with what? Words. And when you have the words, you end up with what? A meaning. And the meaning behind the record is, it is what it is.
I couldn't even tell you which song is which. There's parts that I like, but I can't remember where they were. Or I don't know the song names or anything, but I mean, it's good. It's definitely good. I like the cover. The front. This is nice.